Hello, this is Abby and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm reviewing the Too Faced, it's called Sweet Peach Eyeshadow Palette. So back about 10 years ago they came out with a Too Faced Peach collection, and they had a palette about twice as big, which I do still have that archived in my collection. Here are the eyeshadows in the mirror. So, and I'll go ahead and swatch them. I'm just going to pause the video so you can see the swatches up close. Okay, I'm back. So here are all the swatches that kind of coppery color I swatched in there twice. So it's a very neutral palette with shimmers. There are two creams, this one and this one. So that could work well as a base. And I will link down in either the comment section or the description. I did find a YouTube video that had both the old and new palette, and I'll show that they did a pretty good side-by-side, better than I could have done. So I'll link that down below. So what I'm going to start off with is, I think this one's called Georgia Peach. It's this neutral right here. I'm just going to kind of use it as a base. I think it's better almost to stick your finger in it and warm it up. And I'm going to kind of use this as a primer. And then it has like a very light peach smell. I wish they would have brought back the whole palette, you know, add like the purples and the greens, but somebody said they were trying to make it affordable. Like if they would have brought back the whole palette, they would have probably had to put the price point at around $60 some. And I think the newer generation is liking more smaller palettes. They're more minimalistic, more clean girl look. Rhode, you know, hence why Rhode is very popular right now. And then also too, I think the millennials that bought all those big major palettes from Morphe, Jeffree Star, have kind of downsized on how they do their makeup. So now the next color I'm taking is called Puree, which is this brown color. And I'm just kind of, this is a Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes. That's what I mainly use for my eyeshadows, Real Techniques. And I'm just kind of defining this outer crease here. Not going to do anything too wild. And then I'll take, they sell these on Amazon. They're dual-ended. You can get 2 in a pack. And I'm just going to use the fluffier side to diffuse that outer look. And I've been real busy working. My mom did watch Elizabeth for me for a few weeks while Davis was recovering from surgery, and that was so nice of her. And now she's back. She's playing in her room. And then the next thing I'm going to take is this one that has the peach emblem in the center. And this is called Candy Peach. This one right here. And I'm just going to put it right in here. And kind of go back and look and see how I'm doing. Kind of diffuse, blend a little bit. And then the next thing I'm going to take is kind of tie in the look by taking this deeper shade called Summer Yum. Looks like a brown a little bit of copper tone in it. And I'm just gonna kind of just go in the outer area right here, just so I don't make my eyes look too, like, it seems like if you just do the outer part, they still look a little bit more open. And then I'm gonna take this shimmery, pretty shimmer color, and it's called just, I might take the golden, more golden one, the caramelized color right here. And just swatch it on the eye. It's, you know, that pretty glitter or metallic. I don't know if it's considered a glitter or metallic. And just putting it in the inner corner. Good pigmentation. I'm liking everything so far. Just wish it was a little bit bigger. I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows a little bit. I use that NYX retractable eyebrow pencil in taupe. I think it kind of works with my hair color, hopefully. The next thing I'm going to take is that cream black, and I'm just going to line, just start kind of right in the center eye and just kind of line outwards. See if that would be a good liner. That's real creamy. Seems to go on the brush really well. And then yeah, here, let me see if I need to fix anything. I think I need to wipe some stuff away with a tissue. Maybe see if I can get the wings under control. And I might, there's the fluffy ended brush. Just diffuse a little bit here. So far, I like it. It's, I mean, you're gonna get a very natural, shimmery, bronzy, summertime look. Now, this is Maybelline's Colossal Bubble Mascara in Blackest Black. I like this mascara. L'Oreal owns Lancome, Maybelline, Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know if, oh, and I think they might have something to do with NYX. But I think a lot of those high-end mascaras that are extremely popular from those other brands are really just L'Oreal and Maybelline mascaras that are repackaged. I think they're all probably manufactured at the same plant, and they just put a different brand name on them, because I've noticed when I bought high-end, low-end mascaras, they perform a lot like Maybelline mascaras. So I really like this bubble mascara. I would kind of compare it to the volumizing one from that YSL. So anyways, that's kind of the finished look. The palette, again with the swatches here. But this was caramelized and just peachy right over here for the shimmers. And then the more shimmery kind of taupe color was called Luscious. And as you can see, it is right here. It has kind of an iridescent gleam to it. But anyways, this is the whole palette. And just a simple summery look. And I think if you have the other palette, you don't need this palette. It does have kind of a squishy center. The other one had more sturdier packaging. And then, like I said, I'll try to link that video down below or in the comments section comparing the old and the new. But if you have a lot of neutral palettes already, palettes with shimmers, it isn't a necessity at all, but it was fun to play around with. And thank you for watching my video. I just would like to create a channel where we can talk about makeup, explore makeup, you know, as we age. And please like, subscribe, or share. So I hope everybody's having a good summer. Bye.